walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack up the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is our daylight shrine. Hey! Scoreboard glare in the late day heat. High pop fly dust on your cleats. I'm in the bleachers with the phone cup drink, trying not to stare every time you blink. Coach yells loud but you just grin. Tap that plate, let the game begin. You swing once and the crowd goes wild. I jump up screaming like a little child. Oh yeah. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack of the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is our daylight shrine. When the lights click on and the day runs out, we still trace place talking routes and doubts. You say one more pitch in the parking lot glow. I say all year long, let's never let it go. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack up the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is a daylight shrine.
What's going on, guys? We're here again for episode 7 of MLB Hotshot Takes Season 2. We have a few things to talk about today, so let's go ahead and pull up the topics today. It's going to be probably, again, 15 to 20 minute episode. I mean, I said that last time and it was almost a 30-minute episode. But let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Let me scroll down here. Hold on, let's see if this is it. Nope. Is it this one right here? I think it is. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and hit that intro. I will be right back.
Think their opinions are still the fucking bomb. We got a Phillies Karen and Yankees ran to after the show. Oh yeah, we are here to still make your day. But seriously, fuck these guys and all they takes. Hot shot, take it away. Season 2 is underway. Fuck Brian Cashman. Fuck Aaron Brody. And fuck Alston Brennan. Say
What's going on, guys? What is going on? Today is a Monday. It is May 18th, 2026. We have some baseball to talk about. Let's go ahead and flip over to the other cam, folks, as we get ready to talk about the standings like we do every episode to kick it off. Where the fuck is it? Right here. Let's go ahead and switch over to that. Shall we? Here we go. All right, folks. Last time we were on here, I believe the Yankees were still in first. What an embarrassment, dude. Let's just... I gotta get this off my chest. What a fucking embarrassment. Oh, my God. And Tampa Bay plays Baltimore tonight, too, so fuck. And the Yankees got Blue Jays, so it's gonna get even uglier. All right, let's go ahead, like we said, from East, Central, West of the American League, and then to the National League. So let's go ahead and go through here. In first place in the American... Oh, no, you know what? We'll go last. In last place of the American League East Division, Boston Red Sox still remain one of the worst teams in baseball. 19-27. They are 8-14 at home, 11-13 on the road. So a little bit better on the road. In their last 10, they are 4-6, and they've just recently lost their last game. Baltimore, 21-26, who I just got to see this weekend as we got the beautiful Ovi bobblehead. Ovechkin, greatest goal scorer of all time. You all guys can also see probably during the intro, I got a Tupac bobblehead for the Orioles. So there's that as well. And then obviously the elephant in the room, Slapshot. Slapshot was upstairs in Cheryl's room. We moved him down here where he belongs, with Freddie Fetty Falcon back here. So we got that as well to add to the collection side of the backboard. The good news is, probably in a month or a half, everything of this is going to be moved up to upstairs into turning one of the rooms upstairs into a studio. So we're hopefully going to have that ready. So all this is going to be moved up within a month. But right now, here we are for episode 7. Is it 7 or 8? I think it's 7. Let me double check. Is it 7 or 8? I think it's 8. It's got to be 8. Right? It's 7. Episode 7. So we are here, episode 7. Episode 8 will be on Thursday. As we won't be able to record episode 9 until after I come back from Hershey. So that will be in 3 weeks because, remember, I work for the Orioles. I work for the Baltimore Orioles, and our 10-day stretch starts this Friday, and I'm working all 10 games. So looking forward to that. So like I said, all right, so we have Boston in last place, Baltimore in fourth, and then we have Toronto, who's starting to play a lot better. Toronto, 21-25. 5-5 in their last 10, and they've won their last 2 games. They're starting to get healthy, and that's scary. They might be at 500 by the end of the week. Then obviously the Yankees, who were in first place last time we checked, they are now in second and 3 games behind Tampa Bay at 28-19. They are 3-7 in their last 10. We have not played very well, and we've lost our last 2 games. And then obviously the Tampa Bay Rays here, 30-15. They have won their last game. They're 7-3 in their last 10, and they are currently riding high as the best team in the American League. Will that last? I don't know. So let's move on to the Central here. We got the Kansas City Royals, 20-27, the Detroit Tigers, 20-27, the Minnesota Twins, 21-26, and the Chicago White Sox, 24-22. We're like Murakami, man. The power of Murakami's got this team rolling. The White Sox are only a game back from the Cleveland Guardians, who are 26-22. Both teams are 7-3 in their last 10. So that's really interesting to see. Chicago, a team that a lot of people predicted to be one of the worst teams in the league again this year, are proving they're not. All they needed was Murakami. In the West, it's a little bit probably a dire right now. The Los Angeles Angels are 16-31, one of the worst team in the American League, probably even the league. Honestly, yeah, they're the worst team in the league. Houston Astros are 19-29. Wow, just wow, dude. Just the Astros 2 years ago won the division, and now it just feels like it's the end. It's the end for Houston. Seattle, who went to the ALCS last year, were about 6 outs away from winning, going to the World Series, 22-26. 22 and 24 are the Texas Rangers, who I expected to bounce back. I think the Rangers are going to sneak in the playoffs this year. And the Athletics are 23 and 23, leading the division. That's pretty sad. They leave Oakland, and now they're leading the division. So, yeah, there's that. All right, so now we move into the National League. So here are the top 3 teams: Athletics, Guardians, Rays. So we move into here to the National League. We'll start from east to west. In last place, the New York Mets, who did win the Subway Series this time around in New York. And the Queens, the next time they play again, will be in either end of August or sometime in September. It'll be the 3 games in the Bronx. So we have the Mets, 20 and 26 here. The Miami Marlins, who started so hot at the beginning of the season, is now 21 and 26. They've lost a good chunk of games going straight. I know they're 5 and 5 in their last 10. The Mets are 6 and 4, so they're playing well too. The Nationals, who won the Beltway Series, the first half of the Beltway Series with the Orioles, demolishing them 13 and 3 on Saturday, winning I think it was either 4 to 3 or 6 to 5. I think it was 4 to 3 on Friday, and then they lost 6 to 3 yesterday. So they are sitting in third place. The Philadelphia Phillies woke up, dude. They woke up. Don Mattingly has them playing some great baseball right now. Philadelphia was one of the worst teams in baseball last time we checked, and now they are 21 game over 500. That's insane. And they're only 8 games back from Atlanta. The Braves here, though, which we will get into later, but we'll talk about them right here. The Braves are 32 and 15, the best team in baseball. They're 6 and 4 in their last 10, so they're starting to slowly come down to earth. They won their last game, but they have look at that run differential, 98, dude. That's just insane. I mean, the Yankees have the best run differential in the AL. But let's move into the Central. The Cincinnati Reds, the Pittsburgh Pirates started so hot this year, and they just fallen off. 4 and 6 each in their last 10. The Pirates have lost their last 3. Get Paul Skeens out of Pittsburgh, please. Please, for the love of God, get Paul Skeens out of Pittsburgh. St. Louis is 27 and 19, which is, I guess they're behind Milwaukee, because Milwaukee has 1 less win or 1 less loss. So then there's Milwaukee, who has one of the best pitching in baseball. Jacob Murowski, I butchered that fucking name. But anyways, threw for history. He threw, I think it was the only pitcher to ever throw back-to-back pitches at 101, 102, and 103. It was insane. They are currently a game and a half behind Chicago. They're 8 and 2 right now. They're the best team in the division playing wise in the last 10 games. Chicago is in first place though, 29 and 18, 4 and 6. Chicago is probably going to be a player for that division. So is Milwaukee. I think that'll be towards the end. These 3 teams, Cardinals came out of nowhere as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that finishes. But the Cubs right now are currently the second best team, probably the third best. I still think the Dodgers are a little bit better than them in the NL. Fourth, probably the 5th overall best team in the entire league right now, with Tampa Bay being the second best. And let's move on. Speaking of the Dodgers, move on to the West. We have the Colorado Rockies, who are not playing as bad as I thought they would. They are 4 and 6 in their last 10. They are 18 and 29. They have the worst record in the National League. But they have some good prospects coming up, so I think they'll be fine. They just got to start developing them. Was it Tyler Holiday? Yeah, the Holiday brother, the younger Holiday brother, will be up with them probably in the next 2 years, and I think he's better than Jackson. That is pretty cool that he got drafted by the team that drafted his father. So that is, I still think the Nationals fumbled that pick. The Giants, 20 and 27, not a very good start for rookie manager there in the Giants. But I think the Giants will turn around towards the end of the season. They're starting to play better right now. They're 6 and 4 in their last 10 games. They won their last 2 games. Arizona Diamondbacks are 22 and 23. The Diamondbacks are a sneaky club. Look out for them. They are 5 and 5 in their last 10. The San Diego Padres sitting here 6 and 4, always only a game half a half a game back from the Dodgers. They always play the Dodgers. The Dodgers and the Padres in the last 4 years have been fighting for first place. And they're both 6-4 in the last 10. San Diego's won their last 3. The Dodgers won their last 5. The Dodgers, in my opinion, are still the best team in baseball. The Braves right now, record-wise, but talent-wise, depth-wise, manager-wise, I think the Dodgers are the cream of the crop. They are the team to beat. Until they get beat in the playoffs, they're still the defending champions, and it's just tough to see someone beating them this again. And inevitably, when it happens, we're probably heading towards a lockout. But it's just, if any team's going to three-peat, it's the Dodgers. So that is our standings check for today's episodes. Let's go ahead and move into the schedule and talk about the last week. Let's go ahead. We're not really going to talk about last week. We're going to go ahead and mute that shit. There is no power within each of us, motherfucker. Fuck off. All right, so let's go ahead and go into here. So Saturday, I want to talk about Saturday's game. For sure, Saturday's game. I also want to talk about Friday's game a little bit. So we'll go start with Friday's game. 3-2. It was 3-2. 3-2. The Nationals won 3-2 off of Lyle's home run. As you can see right now, we got 3-2 in the Braves, 3-2 Brewers, 7-2 the Rays, 3-2 Nationals, 3-2 Tigers. Phillies beat up on the Pirates there. But here, this game I want to talk about. Cam Schlittler dominating again. Can this dude do no wrong? Even the days that he is struggling, Cam Schlittler finds a way to go 6 innings. He didn't struggle in this game. He dominated. He dominated, and he won the only game the Yankees won so far in the first 3 games of the Subway Series. The Dodgers winning 6-0 here. Athletics winning 5-2. Padres winning 2-0. Diamondbacks winning 9-1. Cardinals winning 5-4. Astros winning 2-0. And then the Cubs in the Battle of Chicago 10-5 over the Chicago White Sox. So that is that game. So I want to talk about the Saturday game as well. So let's get into that a little bit. So we got right here. This is the game I attended. We attended this game for the Ovi bobblehead, 13-3. It looked like the O's tied it, but it was deemed foul. So the Nationals got out of it right after that, and then they turned around and blasted home run. Jacob Young blasted, I believe, a 3-run shot that made it practically like unreachable. So like, sorry, here. So they made it 4-0. So it was 4-0. It was 4-0. And then 4-3 at the end of the top of the 7th. And then in the bottom of the 7th, if we go play by play here, let's go scoring play. So let's go ahead. So right here. So here it is right now. Ruiz hit a 3-run home run to make it 3-0. And then Abrams hit a double to get Wood to score 4-0. But then Basilio hit a home run. Then O'Neill hit a home run. Then Ward singled. And then it looked like Mayo tied it, but it didn't. Howe's double to left to make it 5-3. Orioles challenge. The call was upheld. David reaches on the fielder's choice, scores, and then Rio singles, and then Young homered a 3-run shot to make this unreachable at 11-3, and then Howe's homered to make it 13-3 to end the game. As you can see, it was 7-3 yesterday. As you can see, then the Orioles took games 1 and 2, or the Nationals took games 1 and 2. And then the Orioles took game 3 of the Beltway Series. These 2 teams will play again next month, which I will be attending all 3 games because I will be potentially working that shift. So we will look into that as well. But that was the Beltway Series, the Subway Series, and the Beltway Series, and the Battle of Chicago, which is crazy that all 3 cities that share, or regions that share teams, all battled each other except for the Battle of LA, Los Angeles, and Anaheim. So yeah, so that was the review for this week. Let's go ahead. I have to go ahead and just going to turn this off here real quick. I am not going to really... Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and turn this back on. because I'm going to go ahead and preview a series. I want to preview the Toronto series. The Toronto Yankees series is what I'm looking forward to next. So we got, are the series. So today we have Toronto is bringing out Patrick Corbin, who I didn't even realize was still pitching. Ryan Weathers, who's pitched really well in the last game. They should have kept him in a little longer. I think the Yankees should have won that first game against the O's. You have that matchup today. Tomorrow you have Dylan Cease versus Will Warren, so that's probably a loss for the Yankees. Wednesday you have Savage versus Schlittler, so that's probably another loss for the Yankees, even though Schlittler's going to pitch well. And then Thursday, you have Carlos Rondon versus undecided yet. So those will be the games for the series against Toronto. And then we have Tampa Bay coming up. So those are the series, Toronto and Yankees. Starting today's, let's look at the preview of the schedule here today. We have the Braves and Marlins. We have Richie versus Meyer. Rays, Orioles. Rogers versus McClanahan. Phillies, Reds. Lodo versus Painter. Guardians, Tigers. I'm not even going to pronounce the name versus Ciccone versus Valdez. Mets, Nationals. Scott versus Irvin. Yankees, Blue Jays, like I said. Corbin versus Weathers. Royals, Red Sox. Gray versus Lugo. Twins, Astros. Amai versus Rojas. Cubs, Brewers. Sprout versus Imanaga. Rockies, Rangers. We have Quintana whatever versus Gore, which I still don't think that the Nationals should have traded Gore. Angels, Athletics. You got Ginn versus Arena. Mariners, White Sox. You have Schultz versus Wu. I am butchering these names hard, dude. I'm not these two, but Padres, Dodgers. You have Yamamoto, probably one of the best pitchers in baseball, versus King, another one of the best pitchers in baseball on the Diamondbacks. And Giants, you have Ray versus Gallen. So those are your matchups for today's schedule. So let's go ahead. The reason why I did the preview of the schedule right now is because this next half of the show is going to be me fucking ranting. Okay. All right. Fuck you, David Bednar. Just fuck you. Austin Wells, fuck you too. All right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and play the song. Where is it? Is this right here? Let's go ahead and play this song because this is worth talking about. The fucking Yankees suck. Fucking terrible. Garbage. Fucking garbage. Losing to the New York Mets. Let alone the New York Mets. The Baltimore Orioles. The Brewers I was fine with. But the Orioles and the Mets, unacceptable. Garbage. Fucking garbage. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Oh, Yankees, what's the deal? You fucking suck tonight. Fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. Fucking garbage, man. It just fucking... And I'm not even going to blame Boone for this. Boone did the right choices yesterday. He made the right choices in this series. He went with the guys with his gut. The Yankees scored 5 runs. This should have been the game, and they blew it. They scored 6 runs. Not just 5. They scored 6 runs. They should have won this game. Bednar throws a fucking meatball down the line to a guy that's hitting a $177, who has only one home run in the entire regular season so far. Now he's got 2, and the game's fucking tied. And right there and then you knew it. It's over. The Yankees lost the Subway Series because the Yankees did what the Yankees do best, and that's fucking blow it. And you know what's funny? The way the game ended is exactly how it felt like it was going to end. Volpe and Jazz run into each other, and the runner scores. Fucking pathetic as all hell, and that's why I saved this Yankees rat after the preview of the schedule. because this is just unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. The fact that I was watching NYU Underground Pete 780, shout out to my boy out there. He fucking, when Bednar gave up that home run, he threw his hat and walked off the screen. Like, that's how I feel. That's how we all feel right now. It's just that it's just unacceptable. We have to do something. Like, I believe in Bednar, and I think he will fix his fucking problems going further in the season. Right, we're probably not going to be talking about Bednar in August, but we need to do something about this bullpen, dude. Like, we should have won the 2 games against Milwaukee. 2 of the 3 games we should have won, especially the game that Schlittler pitched. We're up 2-0 and the bullpen blew it. If we had better bullpen, we win that game. The Rodon game, we more likely win in extras if we had a better bullpen. The Orioles game, game 1, we should have won. Giving up that, I knew right when Weathers got pulled, I said it's over. Orioles are going to win at the game. And sure as shit, what does Brett Hedrick do? Gives up a meatball and Mayo takes it. Skies a rocket to left, home run, 3-2 O's lead, and they would eventually hold on to win 3-2. And in this series, the last 2 games, the bullpen sucked ass. Rendon was playing well. Fuck, Rodriguez pitched really good yesterday. And the bullpen blows it again and again and again. It's just, I am so fucking done with this shit, dude. We also, let's get on Austin Wells. You fucking suck. You fucking suck, dude. You need to go. You're done. You had your shot. You've had 3 years to prove it, and you haven't done it. And Volpe's sense, at least Volpe got fucking batted in 3 runs yesterday. He scored more than half of the runs yesterday. At least Volpe was contributing. Fuck out of here with this shit. Like, this fucking guy. This guy. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Ugh. Something caught in my throat. Fucking Austin Wells. Fucking, the shit coming out of Austin Wells was caught in my throat. Fuck you. Just 100% fuck you. That's all I gotta say. It's just fuck you, Austin Wells. Fuck you, David Bednar. I can't do this anymore. The Yankees need to do something. The Yankees need to do something. They need to do something fast. Now, do I think the season's over? No, because I don't think Tampa Bay has the strength in their rotation to last all season. I think it's going to come down to Toronto and the Yankees. I do think they're both rotations for both teams are way 100 times better than Tampa Bay. If their bats, the only way Tampa Bay I see lasting in first is if their bats stay hot all year. But there's going to be time where their bats don't. And Tampa Bay's, they're playing well right now, but they're also not playing very good teams. I mean, neither are the Yankees and like Toronto either, but eventually Tampa's going to have to play the Dodgers. They're going to have to play the Brewers. They're going to have to play the Braves. They're going to have to play all these good teams, and I don't see them beating them. But the thing is, for the Yankees to jump on that and take advantage of it, they need to make moves. Call up Lagrange. Call up other guys. Fucking call up Lombard Jr. when he's ready. I'm done. You put Rosario at third. You put Lombard at short. You use Volpe as a platoon guy at second and to give Jazz the night off. And you make the trade to get a catcher because Austin Wells is not doing it. And then you make some moves at the deadline to get help in the bullpen. The rotation doesn't need help. We just lost Fried, but guess what? We're getting Cole back soon. Rendon looked very good Saturday. He looked very good. He gave up 3 runs, but he looked very good. Matter of fact, he's looked very good in both of his starts. He's looked very good in both of his starts. It's not his fault that we lost both games. The bullpen blew it in both games. So that is the Yankees rant. So let's go ahead and move on to the Braves here. The Braves have hit 30 wins. They're the first team to hit 30 wins this year. The Braves, what a turnaround season for them. Last year, they were in the doghouse. They were in the dog shit. They were not a good team last year, but I tested that to injuries. Atlanta had a lot of, the Atlanta Braves are what the Florida Panthers last year. Atlanta Braves last year are what the Florida Panthers are this year. The Atlanta Braves dealt with way too much injuries last year to start. They lost half their rotation within the first week, as the Florida Panthers lost half their players. They lost Barkov and Kachuk before the season even started. Marchand did not. Marchand was dealing with injuries. Bobrovsky was not playing well. So but the Braves now have their rotation. They got their guys, and I gotta give them credit. I don't think this will last. I'm not gonna say it won't last. I don't think they're gonna go far in the playoffs. I really do think, unless they make some significant moves at the deadline, which they could. I still think the Dodgers are better than them long term. I think LA will win the National League unless the Braves find a way to really they make moves that make them better than the Dodgers. Yeah, the Braves beat up on the Dodgers, but the Dodgers also sucked last year, and look what they did. They went on a run and still fucking repeated. They beat a better Phillies team. In the first round. So I still, like I said, I want to see what they do at the deadline. But the Braves hit 30. The Braves hit 30 yesterday, too. So the Braves are the second team to hit 30. The Braves are now 32 wins in the season. They have a chance to finish well over 100 games. Win well over 100 games. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But with that being said, my rant's over. The schedule topics are over. So let's go ahead and round this out, and I will see you guys again on Thursday for episode 8 to talk more baseball. And remember, after that, episode 9 will not be until I come back from vacation, because I have the 10-day stretch, and then we're going on vacation to Hershey. So we will see you guys Thursday, and after that, potentially the 5th of June for episode 9. We're already halfway there, past towards last year's episodes. We're probably going to hopefully finish around 30 this year. So anyways, that's all the time we have for today, folks. I will see you guys later. Go Yankees.